Hey, it's me, GV. Welcome back once again to Let's Play Chrono Trigger. In the last episode, Dalton made us go onto his ship, the Blackbird. We killed him. Well, I don't know if he's dead or not, but he tried to summon his golem boss that chickened out, and he himself got sucked into that portal. He also made a modification to the Epoch, which I think we'll be able to do it now, right? Chrono's got to be somewhere. I'll find him. I think we've already ran through this dialogue. Okay. But the Epoch has wings now, and we will be able to fly it around shortly. And now, for those of you that have stuck around, you're in for a treat. We're going to go to the North Cape and see what happens here. Actually, first thing we're going to do is save the game really quickly. The new king, I don't know why it's still that. We pretty much took him out. Okay, let's go back to the North Cape and just take a gaze over the waters. Oh, wait, what's the sparkle? So, it's you. Magus. Behold, everything's at the bottom of the sea. Gone is the magical kingdom of Zeal and all of the dreams and ambitions of its people. I once lived there, but I was another person then. Janus, for those of you that didn't make that connection. A dimensional warp. This power is beyond human control. No, we'll be dragged into the warp. So those are the three prophets, or the gurus, I should say. Melchior, Balthazar, and Gaspar, right? Gaspar, I think. Which are also the three wise men in the biblical story, which pretty much everyone that's played this game knows, but just wanted to let you guys know that. No, we'll be dragged in to the warp. Shala! No, Janus, stay away! But... It's a time gate? No! Shala! Janus! Queen Zeal banishing her own son. Jesus. But where'd Gaspar go, then? This is... Hey. Nothing here. This must be the end of time. But the only man that we know that went to the end of time was the old man. So just to recap there, the Queen Zeal banished the three gurus, Melchior to 1000 AD in Medina village. Let's see, Gaspar to the end of time, who is actually the old man. I tried really hard not to spoil that, but I slipped up a couple of times and started to call him Gaspar. And Balthazar, who of course was in the future and invented the Wings of Time. So, thou art... Oh, and Magus was sent to 600 AD. Where Ozzy found him, and he became the leader of the Fiends, I think they're called. So, thou art that filthy urchin. Ever since Lavos' time portal stranded me in the Middle Ages, I have waited to even the score. You interrupted me just when I had summoned Lavos to my castle. How ironic that, having been drawn into yet another portal, I would end up in this age. Being from the future, my knowledge of the past enabled me to convince the Queen that I was a mighty oracle. But no history book could have prepared me for what happened here. Unimaginable is the power of Lavos. Anyone who dares to oppose it meets certain doom. At this rate, you too will meet a hideous fate, just like that poor fool Chrono. You dare to insult him? He's history. Play with fire and you get burned. Magus, hold thy tongue. You wish to fight me? Okay, so... This is unfortunate, and by the way, the track that's playing is Black Wind Howls, which is pretty much Magus' theme song. This is unfortunate for anyone that has not played this game before, because you would say yes thinking that this is an optional fight, but if you say yes and defeat Magus, the only thing you get is an amulet, which I'm not even, and it's like an accessory, I think, which I'm not even really sure what it does. If we say no, though, that's going to be far more into our interests. Although, if you do defeat Magus with Frog, the ending's a little bit different, and I'll explain that when we get there. Anyways, you wish to fight me? No, I don't. Vanquishing thee will neither return Chrono nor Cyrus. And we can't talk to Magus. Okay, and that's where he will remain. Wait. I'll come with you. Treachery. You know, there just might be a way to bring him back. Nonsense. Gaspar, the guru of time, knows how to restore lost or misplaced time streams. And we get to name this guy, who of course we're going to leave Magus, but why would we get to name him? Oh, that's because Magus is the super cool, super secret final party member of the game. Yeah, for any of you that have really been paying attention, you've probably noticed in the outro, you see Magus there sitting against a tree, and I kind of debated whether I wanted to leave that outro like that, because it does kind of spoil that Magus joined your party later on, but I hoped a lot of you would think that, oh, he's just there because he's an antagonist. But no, you can actually use Magus, and yeah, we're definitely going to be using Magus. I think at this point, we're going to switch Magus in for Frog. We're going to put Frog there, and we're going to put Ayla in the party. Yeah, I like being all-out offensive, even though we've been using Marl for the majority of this playthrough. So I think this is a pretty strong team, and we're going to leave the rest there. And now we can control Magus, and he flies around. His walk cycle's cool. He uses a scythe. Everything about him is cool. And yeah, it's kind of ironic also that we have Magus and Frog in the party at the same time. And we're actually going to use all of our magic tabs, which I have been saving for Magus, right now. And Magus is indeed a primarily magic user. He has a lot of cool techs, and if you didn't notice there, he also has Shadow in the top right. And he's equipped, and what he has equipped right now is the Dark Scythe, the Doom Helm, the Raven Armor, and the Amulet, which does what? Let's see. So switch that up for a bandana, and then go back to the Amulet. Protect status. Okay, whatever. We'll keep that on. If you do defeat him, it changes the ending for Frog, and it also, you can get the Amulet. But you get the Amulet anyways if you get Magus, so yeah, it's definitely more fruitful to keep Magus, unless you're doing like a playthrough where you only want to be, you know, good and you want to vanquish Magus in revenge for Frog and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so now we're back in this town. Let's go ahead and re-explore all of this stuff. We'll save the game here. The Time Egg. Okay, and we will go up here and talk to the new and see what he has for sale, because if you remember, that guy to his right told us that he changes what he has for sale every now and then. You'll notice he has a scythe for sale now, and it's an upgrade to Magus there. It's 35,000. We'll definitely buy it. Rune Blade, it's not an upgrade to Frog. Kaiser Arm, we don't use Robo. Shockwave, we don't use Luca. Sonic Arrow, we already have. And Star Sword. Chrono, of course, is not in the party. So let's see. Aeon Helms, we'll buy one. Or Aeon Suit, sorry. Aeon Helms will buy 2. And yeah. Let's go ahead and equip all that stuff on our party members. So Hurricane, Aeon Helm. Okay. Demon Hit's gonna remain. Aeon Helm, Aeon Suit. Actually, we might want to switch out that Hero Metal now that we don't have the Masamune. Let's see. What do we want? Speed +2. Power Glove. Yeah, let's just go with the Power Glove. And finally for Ayla, Load Helm, Load Vest, and we'll stick with the Power Scarf. Okay, come again. I will. Alright. He's got more goods. Yeah, I noticed. And we still can't... I don't know how you're supposed to get that Sparkle Sparkle. Explanation here. Moving on. Okay. Let's re-talk to everybody just to make sure nothing has changed. One more little section here. Lost Village, or Last Village. A few enlightened ones did survive. Okay, yeah, you said that before. Alright, let's go ahead and go up to the Commons before we embark on our journey once more. Oh, look at this. It's Alphador, right? That was its name? And it recognizes us because we are Magus. This mysterious sapling, maybe someday it will help change our environment. Maybe. Gotta seize the day, you said that before. Gee, seeing you has really made my day. I don't think we've talked to that guy. I saw a suspicious looking person up north on the Cape. Yeah, that would be me, who I'm controlling right now. A moonstone left in sun. Yeah. You keep saying that, like that's the 4th time I've heard you say that. Hey mister, is this your cat? It sure is. A stranger trying to locate someone passed by after you left. No one had ever seen the person who came looking for you. Could he be a friend of yours? They're all talking about Magus. I guess you're supposed to visit this place first. Glad to see you're all recovered. Glad to see you've all recovered. We're slowly recovering. We got to start from scratch. All right, we are done here. Our next stop is the end of time. So let's get into our epoch. That's... The ocean palace hath risen, surely it doth beckon us. Me hate, Ayla not like boat. The undersea palace, this is impossible. Okay, so we have a new objective here. We can go, oh, you'll also notice that now we can fly around as we see fit. I think this is a sun keep. Indeed it is. We can't fiddle around with those just yet. Back into the epoch. Okay, so where was that ocean palace at? You can fly around, you can explore every time period pretty much now, which is pretty sweet. There it is. We are not going to go here yet, and it's called the Black Omen. I want to see what this is, though, because I tend to forget what a lot of the places are. Okay, so that's a gate, which we don't need anymore. Let's head back into the epoch, and then press the Y button, right? No. Yes, it is the Y button, I think. Yeah, there we go. And we can also, obviously, use this functionality as well. We're going to go to the end of time and do a couple of things. Namely, fight Specchio and get some magic for Magus. Although I think he already has magic, right? Full speed ahead, disembark, we'll disembark. And also we need to talk to Gaspar, of course, after learning that he is a guru. So let's do that first. Hey, Worth. Okay, I thought he was Frog for a second. Hey, where's that healthy kid with the radical haircut? This is terrible news. I have nothing to give you but this song. It's called Memories of Chrono. And that's Luca's theme. Or sorry, that's Marl's theme. I wish I could lend a hand. Only the Guru of Time can help us now. Hey, where have you been? So that's your story, and just look at you now, you've become quite formidable. Heh. The Guru of Time, eh? Heard of him, of course, but what do you want with him? We've heard he might be the one to bring our Chrono back. To bring back lost loved ones, it's what everyone wants. Chrono must be proud to have friends like you. Yeah, especially Magus. Okay, let's talk to this guy again to bring back lost loved ones. Okay, yeah. Once again, let us escape his conversation. You'll also notice a whole bunch more portals, or at least 2, I think. This one was new. Earthbound Island, yeah, that one's new. And I think this one, Tyran Fortress, 65 million BC. Okay, so, hey, alright, looks like he has to talk to us yet again. What's up? Here, take this with you. Egg, Ayla hungry, want eat. Let us call that the Chrono Trigger. It is pure potential. By unleashing a specific course of events, it can have a powerful effect on time. Ask the one who made the epoch, your wings of time, how to hatch it. Like any egg, it represents a possibility. It may or may not hatch. But the Chrono Trigger gives you the potential to get your friend back. The egg will have an effect equal to the effort you put into your search, no more and no less. Don't forget that. As long as you keep Chrono in your heart, the day you are dreaming of shall arrive. I get it. It's you, isn't it? Well, what? So, the Art Gaspar, the Guru of Time. Yeah, I thought it sort of tells you that already. I didn't realize that this is when you're supposed to figure that out. So, sorry for semi-spoiling that. Well, I believe that's what they used to call me ages ago. Got one C trigger. I don't know why they just don't call it a Chrono Trigger, but hey. Okay, let's hit this bucket. Let's save the game. And let's go to Specchio, who now looks like an Omnichrome. Hey, that punk rocker hasn't been coming around lately. That's because he's dead. Phew, you hauled in a Marlin here, kids. He can use the Shadow, or he can use Shadow, and he could probably teach me a thing or two. Hi, looking for some practice? Yes. Alright, so let's test out Magus's ability, shall we? Although, I just realized we shouldn't have had Ayla in the party. Damn it. Okay, this is probably going to be hard. But maybe Frog and Magus can carry. Okay, so let's go with Water 2, and let's go with... Oh, yeah, so Magus has Lightning 2, Ice 2, and Fire 2. Pretty cool. I guess we'll go with Fire. And then Ayla, of course, doesn't really have anything, but at least we can kiss our party members? Or no, can we use items? Yeah, let's use items with Ayla. We'll use a mid-tonic on Ayla, who's the closest to death. Alright, so I tried switching out Ayla for Luca and fighting Specchio again. He still kicked my ass. It's a lot harder when you're on active instead of wait. I could do it if I wanted to, but it's going to take too much time. So, just to recap now, I mean, we don't have to get Chrono. We could end the game if we wanted to, although we might not be strong enough. We can go to the Black Omen, we can go to the Bucket, we can go to any of the various times that we could fight Lavos and attempt to beat him. But we are going to play this game out completely, and by that, I mean we are going to attempt to resurrect Chrono. We're going to end the episode here, ladies and gentlemen. In the next episode, we will do a whole bunch of stuff that will make our party a lot stronger, and I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.